Hey, what's up, Superman fans? So if you've checked out any of my videos that I've posted recently, especially the last video that I posted, you already know about the news about the Superman Batman movie that's coming out. And if you don't know about that, be sure to go to my channel and check that out. But most of you already know about the Superman Batman movie. One of the things that I said in that video is about the casting of who's going to be casted as Batman. And what I said was, for the next few months or so, we're going to hear a lot of rumors about who's going to be casted as Batman. So today we get our first glimpse into Hollywood as to who's being considered. And you'll be surprised to know I have a few on the list. I'm just going to go over the top two in this video who's being considered. Number one on this list, and you're going to be kind of surprised to hear this name, but none other than Josh Brolin. Now, if you're not familiar with Josh Brolin, go ahead and Google him, and you'll find out who he is. But if you saw the movie Men in Black 3, he was the guy that played Agent K, the younger Agent K, when Will Smith actually went back in time. So if you've seen that movie, you're kind of familiar with Josh Brolin, who he is. He also played, if you're kind of old school and you like 80s movies, and Goonies was a top 80s movie, you can't deny that. He actually played in that movie as well. So that's the first pick. Now, let's talk about him for a second. How I feel about it, again, I tend to not make a serious judgment about an actor based on the movies that he's been in, because I believe a big part of how good an actor is how well the script is written for that actor. So I don't really know yet. I'm just going to go solely based off his looks and everything. Now, I think he has a kind of Bruce Wayne-ish Batman look to him, so to speak. I wouldn't have necessarily thought of him, especially as the first pick, but I mean, I guess I could see it, given the right script, given the right environment, given the right role, the right direction from Zack Snyder, and we already know he's going to be directing, and he's a great director. So I think it's possible that Josh Brolin will be a pretty good Batman. And the other part of that is, I'm not sure of how Batman and Superman are going to relate to each other in this movie. So if Batman has a less than major role in this movie, I guess that's the best way to put it. If his role is not as major, and like I said in my last video, if this is going to be a movie more about Superman, then I think the casting of Batman becomes less important. So if it's going to be that kind of movie, I absolutely think Josh Brolin would work. Again, he has the look. I kind of imagine him when I heard the name with the Batman mask on and everything, and he doesn't have the well-defined jawline, kind of like Christian Bale did, and some of the other choices for Batman as well. So we'll just have to see, and that's kind of how I feel about him. I have my picks of who I would like to see as Batman, and actually none of them were actually on this list that came out, of the rumored list that came out. Again, keep in mind, all of this is speculative. This is all rumors that are coming out, and we're going to hear about some more rumors between now and when they start casting. A lot of it is just talk. By the time it gets around the internet, several names are going to go around and everything like that. So we'll see how that goes. The number two person that's being considered, or that's rumored to be considered for the role of Batman, is none other than Ryan Gosling. Now, again, if you don't know who he is, go ahead and Google his name, and you'll come up with his movies and stuff. You may know him for, at least what I remember him most in is Crazy Stupid Love, with the movie with Steve Carell. And he played Emma Stone's girlfriend in that movie, and it was just kind of a comedy movie. So that's kind of what I remember him in. And he's done some other movies as well. So he's a fairly well-known actor. So he's the rumored guy that's being the number two pick that's coming out of Hollywood. Now, how I feel about him. I have a concern about him, and it's really not really his acting. I think he's a pretty good actor. He's pretty solid. I think he could pull the part off as Batman. My concern about him is his looks and being a counterpart to Henry Cavill as Superman. Now, Ryan Gosling is considered, he's one of those guys that's a ladies' pick. He has a pretty good body. He's in shape and everything like that. So he's one of those pretty boy ladies picks guys. So I'm just not sure that anybody who has that that reputation about themselves can really pull off a serious Batman. And of course, they're going to pull the women in the theaters, but again, I'm not sure how that's going to affect the character of Batman beside Henry Cavill, because Henry Cavill is kind of the same way. He's considered kind of like the pretty boy Superman. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that just because of that, and it doesn't have anything to do with Ryan Gosling's acting skills or anything at all. Just putting these two together in a movie, it'll kind of make it seem like this, you know, I don't know, maybe like I don't know what kind of movie. Just I don't know if it can be taken serious with these two guys in it, and women kind of gawking over these guys more than they're taking the movie serious. So that's my concern about that. But other than that, I think he could probably do well. I kind of see them as far as acting skills, the same as the first pick of Josh Brolin. So I'm not really against it. Again, we're just going to have to wait to see the script. I think the script, again, for me is what's going to tell whether or not these guys can play these parts. So if the script has been written, again, specifically for one of these actors, and it's pretty good. Now, we already know that, again, Zack Snyder and David Goyer is writing this. So I have faith in David Goyer, so I'm not really going to down any of the people that they're trying to pick. I'm just hoping, again, it's not this, you know, this rushed thing to try to keep up with, you know, the Marvel Universe or anything like that, and they're just kind of not taking their time and just throwing names out there for casting. So, again, that's my only concern about Ryan Gosling. Okay, so now the third pick, and I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but this third guy is he's a good actor, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up. So the third pick, the third rumor that's coming out is none other than Joe Manganiello. Now, if you're not familiar with him, again, Google his name, but you may know him from the True Blood series. I'm a really big fan of True Blood. Actually, as I'm filming this video, True Blood is about to come on in about 30 minutes, so I gotta hurry up and get this video done so I can watch True Blood. Now, just some background on him. I don't know if you know this. Joe Manganiello was one of the actors that was considered to play Man of Steel, play Superman in Man of Steel. And now he's on the list for being considered to play Batman in the Superman Batman movie. Again, I think Joe he's a fantastic actor. Again, he has the build. He's in magnificent shape. He's one of those guys whose body's just, you know, mesomorphs. They just have that kind of body, muscular, and, you know, always look like they're in shape and look like they work out. So he definitely has a look. He has the height. He has this. I honestly, the way I feel about this, I think that I would have rather seen him as Superman than Batman. Of course, Henry Cavill over him, but if Henry Cavill was not in the picture, I think I would like to have seen him as Superman. He has this this earnestness about him, this just innocence or something that's about him. But he also, if you watch True Blood, I mean, he's one of these guys that turns into a wolf too. So he kind of has this badass feel about him. So I think I would have liked to see him as Superman if Henry Cavill wasn't in the picture. Batman, I'm not too sure. Again, he's one of those people. I'm just gonna have to see the script. I'm confident in his acting skills as well. I think he could pull the part off. He has the. I'm not sure he has the look, the face for a Bruce Wayne. He's a more earthy kind of guy. He would have definitely worked as a good Clark Kent, a good country farm boy. I mean, you could see that all over him. But a well-established business exec, millionaire guy like Bruce Wayne, I'm not so sure. He could probably pull it off just because of his acting skills. But again, that would be my only concern about seeing him as Batman. As far as I'm concerned about Batman, when you put the mask on and you cover the face, it's at that point it's pretty much about how much butt you're going to kick, you know, your tools, how cool you can be as the character. So I think the character of Batman is less important than being played for Bruce Wayne. I think Bruce Wayne is the guy that we have to kind of sell the character. We need to see this guy as Bruce Wayne before we see him as Batman. Because again, once he puts on the mask, it's about fighting. It's about driving some cool cars and flying some cool machines, and that's pretty much it. So he doesn't. I mean, they're doing some cool martial arts scenes, of course, but other than that, we really don't have to see anything else from him as far as looks. I mean, because they're going to feel the. Everybody knows they put the muscular things in the suits anyway, so these guys don't have to necessarily be the top shape guys, and they're going to hire, trainers, to get these guys in shape and stuff anyway. So the suits are going to be cut up to where these guys can actually look like they're cut up in the suits anyway. So it's not that really big of a deal. That's what I'm saying about that. So anyway, that's all I'll talk about today. I'm going to be posting some more videos soon as more news again comes out about this Superman Batman movie. So leave your comments below and let me know what you think about these top 3 choices that are coming out that are being rumored to play Batman in this Man of Steel Batman movie. Do you think they're going to work? Do you think they're bad choices? Do you think, I don't know, they should choose somebody else? And who are your top picks for Bruce Wayne Batman to play in this new Superman Batman movie? So I look forward to seeing your comments below. Again, if you want to follow me, I'm on Twitter at Terrence Fisher1. That's spelled Terence, Fisher, Fisher, the number 1. And I'm also on Instagram at the same name. Also, you can look me up on Facebook. So I look forward to seeing you guys' comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.